good guys coming back, and then Kolarovich comes in. What's he kind of added?
Oh, he's just a really great, instinctual, athletic football player. Super smart, picked up the defense really quick, and then he's also just a real great high-character guy as well. So he's been a great addition to the room.
How do you feel about where the defense is at, maybe compared to last season when it ended?
I think everyone as a whole, we're kind of learning how to play with each other, and just the communication has been the biggest thing that I'd see improvement in, because we've all obviously, we've had pretty much everyone's had multiple years in the system, so the communication's just becoming that much more crisper and better, if that makes sense.
I think it's your third spring, right? But
yes, sir.
Really kind of your first one able to go. Your first spring, did you get hurt?
Yes, sir.
During the spring? So this is really your first go through a spring. How does that impact your comfort level with the defense right now?
Yeah, it helps a ton just getting these practices under everyone's belt. I'm just really glad to be healthy, honestly. Kind of take it for granted for so long, but when you've had a string of injuries, it's just really good to be back and be able to get those reps under you.
How much did it make a difference when you moved back to inside last fall to be able to get a lot of reps there late in the season?
Yeah, that definitely helped a lot. It was nice. I've always was comfortable at inside, and then moving to outside actually helped me learn the defense better as a whole. So that was also a really good experience for me.
And are you playing all inside before the spring?
Yeah, right now I'm playing all inside, but I'm comfortable playing both, and I'll do either.
You had a really strong finish individually for the season. What did that kind of do for your confidence, I guess, and maybe kind of pushing you into the spring?
I mean, yeah, I've always believed in myself and stuff, but it was nice to get 2 good games to close. Obviously, the win at the last game was the big thing, because I mean, at the end of the day, winning's what matters. So, but it definitely helped my confidence a lot, just knowing I belong, I can do this. You know what I mean?
What's if you guys are rating off some guy that's kind of younger guy in your group, what has he kind of shown to this point, and I guess maybe how are you kind of helping him along in his first spring?
Absolutely, yeah. Randolph and Seth, they've both done a great job of coming in, and they both are really hardworking, high-character guys. They love to learn. They're really good at asking questions, so I've been super impressed from both of those guys, and they're 2 really good, high-quality character dudes.
What do you tell them about kind of building their body? Because when you came in, you had to kind of put on some weight.
Absolutely.
Just looking at them, they need that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's basically I just say eating's like a chore, just another job. Basically, it's just like working out. It's going to be whatever 8:30 at night, and you're going to be exhausted, but you got to go make some food and pound it down. You know what I'm saying? So.
Have you kind of reached that equilibrium where you don't maybe have to do that as much as you used to?
Yeah, definitely not as much as I used to. Now it's just about putting on good weight and maintaining weight throughout spring when we're burning so many calories.
With Chris, I know you talked a little bit about him before, but just specifically, physically, what does he bring to your room? What does he do well?
Yeah, he's a freak of nature, I'll tell you that. Super fast, athletic, physical, and then, like I said, he's just obviously it's been a little different for him because he's played in college for quite some time, so he's had that game experience, but he's also been just outstanding learning the defense and asking us questions, and yeah, he's just been a great addition to the room.
The coaches kind of told you, what they'd like size-wise for rotation at that inside linebacker group, or I guess what's kind of the plan there for this year with so many of you guys there?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not too sure, but I just know as a room we're going to have as many guys ready to go as they need. If that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think we'll be ready no matter what. So we got a lot of guys that can play.
What did getting Bill back kind of mean for you guys as a group?
Oh, it meant everything. That's our guy. That's been our leader, and he really sets an example and the standard for all of us, and he's always been that just hard-working, tough-nosed, just brute force football player that we've all really been looking up to. So him back another season's huge, and we couldn't be more happy to have him back.
I asked Miles Farmer this question too. In him coming back, it probably reduces your playing time. I mean, it's just reality, just like Markel and Deontay. And yet you're happy about him being back.
Absolutely. His family, man. I'd be so sad if obviously I'd be happy for him because it's always what's best for him is what I want, but that's my brother, man, you know what I mean? Another year of playing with him would meant the world to me, and it meant the world to all the guys on the inside. So.
Did you know kind of early on that he was going to come back, or how did those conversations kind of go with you guys?
Yeah, obviously, like, I didn't want to influence his decision or not, but I was just like, hey, like, whatever you need, I'm here for you. And we kind of just talked back and forth a couple times. And so I knew, obviously, before he announced, but for him to officially announce it and tell everyone, we were all so thrilled.
What was it like with 3,200 here on Saturday? Did it make a difference in what it felt like in practice?
Yeah, it was super cool to have the fans back. It's been so long, obviously, so coming out here and then hearing like the "Go Big Red" chant, that was pretty cool. And I don't know, it was just definitely more energy. But I mean, honestly, I think most guys don't really notice the fans; they're just kind of locked in and playing. But definitely after the fact, like practice is over, walking off, and they're cheering and stuff. It was a super cool experience to have those guys back.
You working on special teams also?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Does it feel like it's a bigger emphasis this spring?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot more guys are just taking pride in like being on special teams. It's a huge thing, and we just, as a team, want to make it just like offense or defense, where everyone's competing, everyone wants the reps, everyone wants to, you know what I mean? Because it's a huge deal, and it obviously wasn't good enough last year. So, as a team, we got to make sure that's a lot better this year.
Sort of you were asked about this, but Chris Clark, what has he brought to the position group?
I mean, yeah, Chris is a freak. He's just a really good, hard-working dude, and he's honestly just a perfect addition to the room. He's fast, athletic, learns well, and a super high-character guy as well. So, yeah, really good dude.
Is he learning or is he teaching, given his experience?
A little bit of both, honestly. Yeah, I mean, learning the schematics of the defense probably, but as far as techniques, he's really far up there and he knows a lot. So we're kind of learning from each other, which is super nice.
Thanks.